Hello everyone, welcome back to ArchIITians. So as most of you might be knowing that COAP portal is now live. This year it is managed by IIT Roorkee. So COAP or COAP is basically Common Offer Acceptance Portal. So all the students who have appeared for GATE 2026, 25 and 24 can register to COAP portal. This is the official portal in which you will get offers for all the IITs and IISc. So if you are applying to IITs and IISc, you will get your offers on the COAP portal. This is just the offer acceptance portal. In this portal, you won't be able to make the applications. For all the applications, you have to submit it to individual IITs or IISc. So in this video, you will get the complete guide exactly where to start and how to complete your registration process. So let's begin. So first, you just have to search COAP 2026, and as I mentioned, COAP 2026 is managed by IIT Roorkee this year. After that, you will be moved to this slide, in which first you have to register to COAP, and then after that you can log in to the portal. So then you click on register, and that's how the next frame looks like. So there are certain guidelines as to which Google Chrome or Internet Explorer version you should use. Personally, I would suggest you to stick to Google Chrome. It works the best. So first you have to fill in your gate registration number. So for example, your gate registration number is AR23 dash dash dash. So in gate registration number, you start with 23 and complete your registration, and in the gate paper code you will write here AR, right? So you don't have to mention your paper code in the gate registration number. That is what is exactly highlighted here. After that, you put in your gate score, your date of birth and your name, and after that you basically validate. And when you click on validate option here, and when you click on validate, that's how the next frame looks like. It will show you that your gate data is verified. When you click on OK, you have to put in some other details like your email ID, through which all the communication will be made to you. So email ID, again, you have to verify that email ID, and your mobile number that you have to register here. And after that, you can fill in the code and submit to register. After you submit to register, again it will just ask you if you are sure you want to register, or are there any modifications that you want to go ahead with. And when you register, that's how the frame looks like. You will get your registration number here. You will get your application's name, your email ID, date of birth, and all other details. So that's how your registration here is complete. You will generate your COAP registration ID, which you have to fill in all the forms when you apply to different IITs, and that's how your COAP will be linked to your application for different IITs and IISc. So after that, you will be sent the user ID and password that will be generated by the system, and you can just put that here and log in. After you log in, it will ask you to shift to a new password. There are certain details that uppercase, lowercase, special character has to be mentioned. And after you change your password, again you have to punch in a code and change password, so your password will officially get changed. After you change your password, you have to log in again in the portal. So with your new password, you can log in, and your portal will somehow look like this somehow. So here all the details, whatever you mentioned, will be highlighted. And one important thing is a question it will be asked, that do you have any other valid gate score? So if you have appeared in 2020 2025 or 24, or if you have any other scorecard, you can just mention here yes and fill in. It will give you options like there will be more columns here, rows here, and you can fill in the details about your other scorecard as well. Be very cautious that this question won't be asked to you again. You have to be very cautious that if you have any other valid gate score, or if you want to apply to any courses in which maybe gate scorecard of some different domain is applicable, just be very cautious that you fill all the gate scores gate number, gate score here. After that, you have to punch in again your verification code, and you have to submit. And when you submit, you're actually done with your registration process for COAP. All the details will be given to you on this, your gate scorecard, which is valid, and all other birth, like date of birth details, email ID, etc. So yeah, that's the process to register to COAP is pretty simple. If you have any doubt or want clarification about anything else, just comment down below. We'll try to solve it as soon as possible, and subscribe to ArchIITians. Thank you.